award-winning blog Hyperbole and a Half.
It has turned Allie Brosh into an internet sensation, and now she's out with a new book of the same name. Today, contributing correspondent Jenna Bush Hager went in search of the web comic. Good morning.
I did. Good morning, guys. Allie calls herself a draw writer on her blog, and we think she's the most profound, funniest, most brilliant writer of all time. Okay, y'all got it? English major. Hyperbole aside, I caught up with her recently at the Children's Museum of the Arts in New York.
Dear 2-year-old, face cream is not edible. No matter how much it looks like frosting, no matter how many times you try, it's always going to be face cream, and it's never going to be frosting.
28-year-old Allie Brosh lives in Bend, Oregon with their husband Duncan. Every frame of their lives inspires her work. Gotcha. She writes about everything from eating an entire cake to her aversion to cleaning to more serious topics like anxiety and the fear of growing up. Some of her most popular essays feature her very confused dogs.
So I have 2 dogs. One is very simple. She's adorable, very sweet, but simple-minded. Okay. And the other one is neurotic, and just she's sort of a jerk.
In the book, you have code names for them to protect their privacy, obviously.
Yes, my dogs are very concerned with their privacy. So there's the simple dog and the helper dog.
It all began as a hobby 4 years ago.
You started with just a few followers. It kind of was this intimate place for you, and then all of a sudden it took off.
Yeah, it was insane. I remember being so impressed that there were like 3 or 8 people commenting on the things I was doing. I was just, oh my gosh. I walked into the living room and told my husband, Duncan, there are 8 entire people looking at what I wrote.
Soon she was getting 5 million hits a month. She even announced a book deal. But then she vanished. She would later explain in revealing blog posts that she was suffering from a crippling depression.
Some people have a legitimate reason to feel depressed, but not me. I just woke up one day feeling arbitrarily sad and helpless.
Thousands of fans wrote to her. They were worried, thankful too, for her bravery and what they said was a near-perfect description of how so many experience depression.
Depression is a really isolating experience, and so you can... it tends to feel that you're the only one that miserable in the entire world. You have your little pity party. Everyone comes to me and says, you writing about this has helped me and made me feel less alone. And then me hearing that also makes me feel less alone. So it's nice. It sort of circles back around.
There's still a stigma around mental health. Do you hope that this book, and in some way, will help with that stigma?
I really do hope that anything that I write could help open up that dialogue a little bit more.
I'm going to be reading The God of Cake.
She uses laughter to fight the pain.
I had tasted cake and there was no going back.
With a little girl with funny hair and a wisdom that reaches so many. And because her art is as powerful as her words, I invited her to the easel.
Here's you. This one's going to be you. You've got pretty hair there.
I do like the way that my hair looks and my eyes are bulging out. Here I am. And I put out my hand, which is an arrow, and then there you are, your little curly cute hand. You shake mine, and that's where the magic happens.
And then we sat down and we talked. And then we're saying, I don't know, stuff, shapes.
So now the end is this. Can you see where I'm going with this, or not quite yet?
Not quite yet. Are we hugging?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a hug.
I'm glad you guessed it because
I'm not exactly sure that looks like a hug. So I may not be an artist.
You were great.
But she is, and what her fans say, she's still struggling with depression. But what her fans love is that she uses this humor and art. And she even drew something for you, and I think she actually got you all exactly right.
Oh, really?
Let's see. Oh, there you are.
Oh, yeah.
Look at those big mouths.
Yes.
I was going to say, why the little
Okay,
face?
so who two?
I can tell Al and Matt.
Al and Matt. Savannah's in the blue dress.
Oh, okay.
And you are in the green, and I really think she captured the essence of all
You know
of
what? It's like looking in a mirror.
It sure
Really?
is.
Yeah.
Let's go back to that other drawing at the end of the piece there. Do we have
Yeah,
that?
Jenna.
No, that was
the hug.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's
That looks more
yeah.
like you're picking her pocket. But you're not bad, I have to admit. That's on the
my
fly.
stick figures are actually excellent. You
Pretty
can tell
good.
my days as a third grade teacher work out well.
No, I know. Maybe you got your painting talent from your dad or something.
really?
A little artistic talent.
Yeah, probably not. He's a lot better than me.
Jenna, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.